The first video of the module on ECCE concerns had portrayed the changing trend of ECCE in India and has reviewed the objectives and implementation measures of various ECCE providers in India at public, private and NGO level. This explanation helps you to analyze the major issues and concerns towards the implementation of ECCE services in India. The process of analyzing the concerns in turn would help the policymakers to streamline the ECCE implementation. With this rationale, let us get into the second video that deals with 5 major issues of ECCE. However, the third video would continue with the curricular issues of ECCE. At the end of this video, you will be able to analyze the most common issues and concerns of ECCE provisions with reference to low priority to education needs and demands of 3 to 6-year-olds, increasing coverage and quality compromise, a centralized approach of ECCE, harms of early formal instruction and school readiness. The fact that is well realized in the arena of early childhood care and education is that despite substantial development of ECCE providers as both public and private initiative, the status of children in India is still far from satisfactory. The children from the lower socio-economic status do not have easy access to good quality ECCE programs amidst the tremendous expansion of ICDS all through the country. Hence, it becomes essential to identify the major issues or concerns in ECCE at the first level and then to formulate strategies in overcoming those issues at the second level to make the policy implementation efficient. Low priority to education needs and demands of 3 to 6-year-old is the first issue. In the year 2006, ECCE had a shift in the ownership from the Department of Education of Ministry of HRD to the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Though the coverage had expanded significantly and as per the statistical research, more children do receive the benefits of health and nutrition component of ICDS. And the education component was not equally acknowledged. Moreover, an ambiguity still prevails in the understanding of the concept of ECCE. Hence, an exclusive policy on ECCE with due focus on meeting out the educational needs and demands of children in their early years with specific relevance to the sub-stages within 0 to 6 years has to be formulated and implemented. The next issue is about increasing the coverage and the quality compromise. The statistics makes it vivid in portraying the rapid expansion of ICDS throughout the country. But the process of expansion at a faster rate has for sure compromised on its quality. A study by the World Bank in the year 2005 has identified 3 mismatches in the implementation of ICDS, and all these 3 mismatches still now exist. First mismatch is service mismatch. The service provided by ICDS focuses on providing food security through supplementary nutrition, with least focus on the sustained impact which would have attained if the parents are educated in improving the child care behaviors. The second mismatch is all about the beneficiary mismatch. The 3 to 6-year-old group is overlooked, and it was only the 0 to 3-year-old received the potential benefits of ICDS. The third mismatch is about the geographical area. Certain geographical area that needs the intervention the most is still not reached by ICDS. Even the areas that have been reached by ICDS needs strengthening of the program by contextualizing the program design. Centralized approach of ECCE. Realizing the diversity of the nation, the process of formulating and implementing the ECCE program need to be contextualized within the specified framework of ECCE. In other words, the planning and implementation have to be decentralized with the participatory approach based on local needs and demands. The decentralized initiative has more probability of reaching out to children in a more targeted and local specific mode. The fourth is very important issue, the harms of early formal instruction. Major city surveys on ECCE curriculum had concluded that children of 3 to 5 years are taught the syllabus prescribed for the class 1 and class 2, totally neglecting the reality that these children are neither cognitively nor physically mature enough. Moreover, these children are subjected to regular assignments and periodic tests and examination with a dose of homework. Though the National Policy of Education norms clearly states the advocacy of play-based, development-oriented ECE, the reality is just the opposite. The formal instruction of ECE had slowly plunged into practice and is causing harm to young minds at both short-term and long-term level. The short-term risk marked the manifestation of stress and anxiety symptoms among children, and long-term risk involved the far-reaching effects on the child's motivational, cognitive, and psychosocial behavior. So, what should the ECCE teachers do? Believe in Katz's theory of learning dispositions by fostering the child's natural tendency or emotional attitude to learning. Display curiosity and creativity and value the same disposition in children and is likely to flourish in the classroom. Influence parents' perception of their children's disposition and address the parental concerns regarding disposition. The fifth issue is about the school readiness. School readiness is a concept that has been widely understood as a set of predetermined set of skills and abilities that a child should possess before entering the primary grade. Similarly, in India, it is assumed that achieving the basics of reading, writing, and arithmetic, commonly known as 3 R's, is called school readiness. The concept of readiness should be thought beyond the readiness of the child, and currently it is defined by 3 interrelated and intertwined 3 aspects. One is ready children, second is ready schools, and the third is ready families and communities. This new definition indicates that the young child is not innately ready for school. Their skill and development are strongly influenced by their interaction and experiences with the environment and people. Here are a few ways that foster smooth transition to school. With reference to ready children, use mother language as a prelude and complement bilingual and multilingual education. The second is the curriculum of ECCE and primary education should comprise of activities fostering readiness. For the aspect on ready schools, schools should accept the fact that the children learn at a different pace. Pre-primary programs should make meaningful connections with the child's home, culture, and community. And skillful and resourceful teachers very much needed. Then it's about the ready families. Support family and simulative home environment. Enable parents to foster reading books, playing games, narrating stories, and reciting rhymes. Also, ensure parental commitment to enrolling their children at the right time. When all of these 3 aspects are equally considered, a smooth transition of the child to school programs becomes effective. Hope this video had clearly shown you some of the major concerns and challenges faced in implementing ECCE programs in India. However, the next video would focus on the 2 major issues, curricular aspects and teacher qualification. Bye, and soon we'll meet you in the next video.